Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Yet again today I'm going to record you a video tutorial on how to make running ball on build box. And without taking a long time, first I will introduce myself. My name is Aubrey, as maybe some of you guys already know. And let's get to it. Okay, as usual, first you need to download Buildbox and then make an account. Or if you already have an account, you can sign into that account, and then this is the UI for when you already sign in or make a new account. This is the first UI that you will see. Now follow my cursor and then click create new game and then click 3D game. No, okay, just don't mind that. Okay, now first I want you guys to change the name of this game and then go to adbox project settings, change the name to running ball, and then click OK. Oops, sorry. And then click OK. It's okay if in here the name does not change yet. It will change later. And then in here in objects you can see there is cube. I want you guys to remove it. Yes. And I want you guys to take sphere, move it to characters, and then change the collision group to character, and then affected asset is maybe later. Just change the sphere name to player, and then I want you guys to get tube and then move it to objects. Okay, and it's already in objects. Change the physics to static, and the collision group is none, and don't change the name. Okay, and from objects drag it to here, put it in the middle. Okay, let's see. Okay, now as you can see, right now the cube is facing upwards. We want to make the cube facing forwards. See my cursor and click this circle thing in here, and then click red. In the tube there is a red line, click on it and then push it upwards, and then the tube will go like this, will be like this. Okay, now this is about right. Okay, now we want to change the size. Maybe change the size to be 4 or maybe 3. The X is 3, the Y is 3, and the Z is 3. Now to see. Okay. Alright. Okay. Now I want you guys to oh. Okay. 0 rotation. Okay, just change the rotation in here. Change it to be minus 180. Okay, it's 90. Okay, in here change the x to be 90 and the y to be minus 180, and the z for is 182. There is no minus. Okay, now I want you guys to make the circle longer. Change x to be 5. Oh no, sorry, not x but z. Change z to be 5. Okay, not z. Oh, change y to be 5. Okay, now the tube is ready. This is going to be the street, or this is going to be the platform. Now this is ready. First, let's see the preview. Let's see the preview. Wait, 75. Okay, it's about right. Minimize, and then from here take player and put it in the tube. Maybe make the player more little. The x is 0.5, the y is 0.5, and the z is 0.5. So all of it is 0.5. Now I want to see if the camera is following the player. In here, change the position follow to player. Now let's see the preview again. Refresh. Okay, now the position follow is on the player. Okay, now I want you guys to click on this camera and then zoom on it. Zoom, so it's like this. Okay, a little more to the right. Okay, like this. Okay, I want it to be like this. Let's refresh again. I want to see. Okay, I want you guys to make it like this. Now let's minimize the preview. Okay, and now I want you guys to take cube, not tube, cube, to characters. Make the name is wall, and the tube name actually change it to be street. Okay, now I want you guys to change the size of the wall. First, I want you guys to put the wall in here, behind the circle at the player. Then I want you guys to change the size of the cube using this here. This will change the size, or if you guys want, you can change it in scale in here, but I prefer changing it here. Okay, now let's change it. Make the cube more tall and more thinner and more wider, so it's more wide. Make it so that it is blocking the tube like this. Okay, it's okay now. Like this is fine. And I want you guys to click on the wall and then scroll down in here, or you guys can double click, go to 3D model and in mesh, but the more quicker way is in here, just like this. Oh yeah, make the physics to static and affected asset is all. Okay, now scroll down. Wait, no, not scroll down, but click on 3D model in here, and as you guys can see that this is mesh. I want you guys to delete it. Now the mesh is gone, but the wall is still there. Now I want to see the soul or the hitbox of the wall. Click here. Okay, now this is the hitbox of the wall, so there will be a code later. The wall will be moving forward and it will be pushing the player, and the player you will just move right and left. And for moving forward, it's the job of the wall. Okay, I mean, I'll explain it why do we not use move in player. We use move in wall because when we use move in player, when it's moving forward, we cannot go right and left. It's just going to be forward. Even though we click right and left, it will not go right and left. Okay, now let's go to wall. Double click on wall, and this will show. And I want you guys to search for move. Okay, this is move, and then drag it, and then from start, from created in the block start, move it to enable and move. And I want you guys to change the X here to -15. Okay, now let's see the preview. Refresh. It's not moving. Okay, wait. Refresh again. Affected asset all. Affected asset all. Okay, maybe not minus, but okay, let's try again. Still the same. Again. Okay. Let's try again. Cube, save. Again. Oh, okay. Maybe. Okay, the physics. Change the physics from static to kinematic. On wall, okay, on wall. Look at here in start. Change the physics to kinematic. Okay, let's see. again, refresh. Okay, now it's working. Okay, I want you guys to delete the mesh again. Okay, refresh. Okay, it's moving now. Okay, now let's go to player, minimize the preview, go to player, double click on player. Now let's add keyboard button move, if I'm not mistaken. Control, keyboard button, okay, keyboard button move, no, just keyboard button. Keyboard button, I want you guys to add keyboard button, 2 of them, then add move, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, move, 2 of them, move. Okay, now change the name to keyboard button left, keyboard button right. Okay, change move to move left, change this to move right. Okay, now in here change, because it's left, change the Z to 0, change the X to, because it's left, change it to be minus, because when it's not minus it will be going right, when it's minus it will be going left. Change it to minus 1.5, and in keyboard button left, pressed, drag a line from it to enable in move left, and in move right I want you to do it again. Z, change it to 0, and then X to be 1.5. From keyboard button right, pressed, drag the line to enable in keyboard button right. Okay, for left, it click on keyboard button left, click, and here you can see the button. You can choose left arrow or A. I'm going to choose A. And in keyboard button right, you can choose D or left arrow. I'm going to choose D. Okay, now let's see the preview again. Okay, it's working. Okay, maybe 2. Change it to be 2. Change the X to be 2 and move left and right. Okay. Wait. Okay. Oops. Minimize the preview. And then from here, I want you guys to make a new level section here. Look at my cursor and click on the plus. And then I want you guys to copy the tube or the street from start to level 1. Control C or Command C. In level 1 is Command V. Okay, let's do it again. Control C or Command C, and then in level 1 Command C or Control V, or sorry, Command V or Control. It's not working, I guess. Why is it not working? Sorry. Oh, okay. I'll do it again. Set. Okay, now let's see the preview again. Now it should be like this. Okay, if it's not like this, then something is wrong. uh, uh, See the video again and see, and you guys can see what you are doing wrong. Now let's go back, minimize the preview, and I want you guys to, you guys can make your own enemy using cone, or you guys can go to asset library and use enemy in here to using enemy in here is simple. So I would much rather use make your own enemy. Okay, okay, wait a minute. Okay, now change the physics to kinematic, affected asset is all, and change the collision group to be enemy. The name, change it to be enemy. 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 Okay. Now from here, drag the enemy or the cone from objects to the tube, and like this. And you guys can put it anywhere you want. Wait, I want to fix my sitting position. You guys can make you guys can put it anywhere you want. First I will put it in the middle. Not in the middle, I will put it in the right. And as you guys can see, the spike is it's facing upwards and not following the tube, the shape of the tube. And you guys can change it in using this circle thing right here. Click on the blue and then change it as much as you like. Okay, oh yeah, change the color, so you can see the difference. Change it to red. The player 2, change the color, change it to be blue, or any color you guys want, any color you guys want. Okay, now let's see in the preview. As you can see, there is the enemy here, and there's an enemy. Okay, 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 maybe I made the tube a bit too big. Change it maybe to 2. No. I think I made the player too big. Too little. Change the scale of the character. Player. Change it to be 0.8 in all of them. Maybe 0.6. 0.6. Let's try it. Okay. Oh, why is it like this? Wait. Oh. The tube is 3, and the tube in here is okay. Command C, Command V. Okay. It should be right. Let's see the preview again. Okay. Okay, there is something wrong. Maybe. Okay, go to player again. Go to player again. Change the X in move left to minus point minus 0.5 to 2.5, and in right change it to 2 from 2 to 2.5. If this does not work, change it to 3. Let's see again. Okay, I see the problem here. It's jumping. Okay. Let's try again. Change it to 5. Move right and left. Change it to 5. Move left -5. Move right 5. Okay. Minimize it. Go back to 3D world and make this more big. Like this. Let's see again. I want to see it. Too big. Okay. This much. Okay, this much. Okay, the enemy is done, and the enemy is done, and I want you guys to go to asset library and add coin or atomic point, but I'm going to use coin. Okay, and in here add coin. Done. Let's try it again. I want to see. Okay, there's coin now, so I move. Okay, it's done now. And then I want you guys to duplicate level 1, and then change it from this is 1 and then change it here to be 2. And then I want you guys to change the position of the enemy from in the right, change it to being in the left. The position, change it from there to here, change it here. Okay. This should do it. And change the position of the coin too. Make it more to the right, and let's see the preview. Okay, as you can see now, it's a challenge to do it. See, as you can see. Now you need to go right and left, or you can choose the middle. and maybe you guys can add another level section. It's up to you guys, but I think that now the game is done. What's left is the point, the point and the point the point, the start menu, and the game over menu. Oh yeah, it's not done. There's missing code in the player and in the coin. I want to see. Okay, when you use an item from asset library, usually it already have a code in it, so you guys don't need to code again. And in here, I think there's nothing to do in here. What's left is in player. Okay, search if collide, and then event, and then game over. Sorry. Event remove. What is it again? I forgot. Wait. If collide and event, game over. Okay. I think that's it. Okay, now in here, if collide with, if the player collide with the enemy, the game will be game over. Okay, and from start created, pulled a wire to enable. Okay, with the new code, let's see the game now. Why isn't okay? Okay. Why isn't it pausing? Okay. Let's see it in here. Collision shape. Instead of cube, make it sphere. Now let's see again. Okay, it's still not. Okay, if collide, I think that there's something missing. And what is it? Movement, actions, F collide in event, and defeat. Sorry, I forgot an and defeat. So if collide, enable defeat, and then defeat should game over. Okay, now let's see again. Okay, it's done, but the game is not pausing. Remove on, pause current world. Let's see again, refresh. Okay, now the game is done. What's left is for the score and start menu and game over. Okay, now let's get to it. First, at UI screen, change, double click on it, and then add default font. Change the function from user text to score, and then from points to coins, because we're using coin. If you're using atomic point, then use point. If you're using coin, then use coin. Okay. And then the amount, change it to be current. Okay. And add an event observer. Okay, now let's see it again, if there's a score or not. It's not showing up. Oh yeah, I forgot. In here, drag UI to load. Okay, now let's see. Okay, now there's a point. Now there's all there's left is game start UI and game over UI. Okay, I will make it now. Grab UI screen again, 2 of them. Change it to be start UI, and then change this to be game over UI. Okay, and double click in start UI, and I already have a game UI for it, a start game UI for it, but you guys need to make it your own. I'm just going to add the design in running ball, and here it is. Move it here to make it image, not button, image. I'll make it a little smaller. Okay, a little bit more. Oops. Okay. This, and then add a button. Where's navigation button? Here. Okay. Now I have an image for it too. Here. Start. If it's big like this, make it little as usual. And now it's done. Now in here from start, cut off the line, and then the line, connect it back to start UI, and then the navigation in start UI, start a line in there, and then connect it to 3D world load. Okay, now let's do the game over UI. Game over UI, I already have the design too, and this is it. Okay, it reads as game over and your score. So when the game is over, you will have your best score. Now let's add default font again in here, and change the function from user text to score, and then change the points to be coins, and then the amount is best, and then add another navigation button, and I have a design for it too, and an image for it too. And that's it. Resize the navigation button, and it's done. Hope there's not any complication. And click make a line from load to from okay, now it's right, from UI event observer, and then make a line to load in game over, and then from game over navigation button, when you click restart, we'll go back to start UI load. Okay, now let's see the Let's see the preview. Okay, it has the same error as before. It has the same error as before, as the tutorial before. And if you guys uh, are facing complications like this, what you need to do is what you need to do is delete the start UI and game over UI and make it over and make a new one. That's what I mean. Let's see like this. What? See, like this. See, it's not going to game over because of this, actually, as you can see. So I need to make it again, so delete it. It is actually annoying to do it again, but well, this is build box, and yeah, you have to do this. It's already 10 o'clock, huh? Okay, do it like before. Okay, it's okay, it's alright. Get my little navigation button, the image, okay. Alright. Now connect it like before. Okay, now let's see the preview again. Okay, it's the same as before. Okay, it's the same as before. So the last effort is save the game and running ball. Okay, running ball tutorial. Okay, save it and then close the build box. And now we will reopen build box. Wait, and then click here again, running ball tutorial, and then let's see the preview. As you can see, now it's working. So if you guys face complications like before, like what I faced before, what you need to do is delete the start UI and make a new one. If it still doesn't work, save the game and then close build box and then reopen build box. Let's see. Okay, now it's working. Okay, now there's left is make a new game over UI. Maybe I can just duplicate this. Alright, and then double click on this, change the image from this to the game over. Make it smaller, the image, and then add a default font, user text to score, coins to coins, and then the amount is best. Okay, and then change the image on button to restart. Okay, now we should be good. And just like before, the load on event observer UI screen, the game over, go back to UI screen. UI screen start. Okay, now let's see the preview again. It should be working now. Okay, now it's working correctly, as you can see. Okay, let's click it again. Okay, now the game is done. Okay, now it's time for closing. Oh yeah, sorry. If you guys face complications like this in the game over, as you can see here, wait, look in here. What you guys need to do is the image, make it more to the left. As you can see, the image is moving. Make it so until the gap is no longer seen. Okay, now the error is done. Look, it's finished. The game is finished too. Okay, now it's time for closing. Alright, now the game is done. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'm grateful for you guys watching this tutorial. My name is Aubrey. See you guys in the next video. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.